You guys
You're
are so
second.
little. You might understand a little bit more, Nyla. You guys don't understand how much mommy actually loves you. Where every breath that I take, every heartbeat that you got, I love hearing your heart. I love smelling your hair, smelling your ears, smelling your toes, because that makes me happy. Your smells, your heartbeat, your eyes, your eyelashes, every freckle on your face. I love each and every one of you unconditionally. You understand me? I love you with all my heart. I love you, babies. Now we can eat.
Yay!
All of you, my little fairy godmothers, I call you. I thank each and every one of you guys that made this possible. It is the most perfect day that I couldn't even have dreamed about it. So I thank you guys for coming from Orlando, my makeup, my mom, Flami. You guys have been there every day, all the time with Carter helping. You're like a second hand to me. All of you guys. Miranda, you're my A1. I liked you since the day I met you. You're like amazing. Tabby, I love you, girl. We're up to know. I love you through it all. And it's been many, many years of phone calls and bickering or whatever it is. I always call you. You're always my one to call.
But you're my favorite.
Excuse me?
Oh,
you better be quiet.
My mom, I love you. You gave birth to me. Without you, my children wouldn't be here either. Tanya, for the longest time, I don't even think you liked me. that has been the biggest loss of your relationship. I didn't think that you did. And after that phone conversation, I was like, I think I told you, I was like, she likes me.
Good.
So I'm glad you mentioned that conversation, because that was my favorite day with you also. We had like a real legit friendship convo that I had never had with you before. Suzanne, I've known you for very little, and we're complete opposites, I think, because you're very mellow and I'm very like, you know. But it works. I think you're super sweet and you're real and you're honest, and that's hard to come by. So I thank you for being there for Diana, because I'm not as close to Port St. Lucie as you are. Ladies, you're my sister, and you know that. You know that. We have been through a lot. We have seen each other grow up. In school, with our children, we became moms. We went through our crazy phase. We went through our careers together. We crashed. We blossomed. You're a forever friend, my friend. I love you. Diana. Come on, girl. Keep it together. You can do it. I couldn't have asked for a better best friend. You and I go together like white on rice. We are, I mean, we don't even have to talk to each other. Like, we understand each other, and we have the same mind, and we go for it. And I mean, I don't have to entertain, like, we don't have to entertain each other. We can just lay there and just chill and just be. I cannot wait to plan your wedding and to help you find the man that's gonna knock you off your feet with my approval. It's gonna be amazing, and I can't wait to just see what the future holds for us and all of our adventures to come. And I love you with all of my heart. Just came to visit Mike. Don't mind me, I've been crying a little bit, but this might be a sad message, or you might find it as a good message. I don't know. I mean, tomorrow's not promised, you know. I know I've said this before. I preach it all the time. Just forgive and forget. Let go of whatever you're holding on to, whatever grudge you have against someone, whatever ill feelings, whatever it is, just let it go. Call the person you love. Let them know you love them. Forgive if that person hurt you and they call you. Pick up the phone. You know, don't go with the call unanswered, because you never know when that person is going to be gone. Call the person you haven't called in a long time. Call that friend you haven't seen in forever. You know, don't just say I miss you. Like, make an effort to go see that person, be with that person, hang out with that person. Because again, tomorrow isn't promised, and I know it's easier said than done. And sometimes we're hurt so bad that we just don't want to. But that's just pride, and pride does absolutely nothing for you. So just let it go. And I feel a little bit of a hypocrite right now, because my mother and I aren't on the best terms, and I should call her. So again, I'm speaking to myself. I'm not speaking just to you guys. I'm speaking to myself also. Forget, let it go, and just try again. If that person is as stubborn as you are, just try again. At least and you won't have that pain in your heart thinking, okay, why didn't I reach out? Why didn't I answer the call when they called me? So just love, and spread love wherever you go. Smile at someone. If someone's being a jerk to you that day, you have no idea what they're going through. They could have just, someone else could have just passed away, or they could have lost their job, or whatever it is, and they're taking that out on you. And granted, not everybody's, nice, and that's okay. I mean, we all go through our struggles. Just your job and our job is to be kind to anyone that we encounter. So my lesson for today, while I sit in the cemetery, I don't mean to down and, your Monday. I know Mondays are hard enough. Is just to forgive, let go, and just show love and spread love wherever you are. Don't hold on to any grudges, because that's the worst pain to live with. All right, bye. Love you guys. Hi guys, good morning. I'm a hot mess, so don't mind me, but I figured I'd make a video because I was just reading the Bible, and I'm not even gonna lie, I almost never pick up the Bible, but I was in the mood today, and I actually read Psalm 107, and it just talks about being grateful and thanking the Lord for everything, because when we're in distress, He pulls us out of that distress, and He feeds us. He feeds our soul. He takes care of us. So somewhere in the midst of all that, I think it's Psalm 107:21. It says, "Let them give thanks to the Lord for His unfailing love and His wonderful deeds for men. Let them sacrifice thank offerings and tell His works with songs of joy." And this entire passage just got me thinking how hypocritical I've been, and I know a lot of us sometimes are. We say we're following God, but we don't do the things that we should as Christians. And not just Christians, the term, just as a follower of Jesus, let's say. It's more of what can we do for ourselves, our mentality, than what can we do for others. And that just kind of got me thinking of my past situations with people that I know. And I don't pray enough for people. I don't pray at all with people because I'm so shy. And thinking of what this past year has kind of brought, I'm thinking to myself, had I maybe prayed with someone, it might have made a huge difference in their life. And that's my responsibility, right? Because I should worry more about what I can do for you than what are you doing for me, or what can I do for myself. So we should all be pouring into each other. We should pour our love and our thoughts, and how can we make your life better? And if I can't help you financially or physically be there for you, the best thing that I can possibly do for you is pray for you. And even better, pray with you, whether it's over the phone, and not get so consumed on why I'm so upset at you or why you're so mean to me. We should just completely look past that and still swallow that, because it's not about us. We should still be able to pray for that person. And I'm the first to admit I don't pray enough either. I don't read the Bible as much, but I know where my heart is. But again, I've been hypocritical because even though I know where my heart is, I haven't shown that. I should be praying for someone. I should have prayed more for Mike. And I think that maybe that would have made a difference in, whatever he might have been going through. Could I have been there for him in any way? But because I was so consumed in my anger at the time, I didn't look past any of that. I could have prayed for him. I could have prayed for him on the phone. And that goes for anyone. So just reading kind of this passage, there's another part, says 43. "Whoever is wise, let them heed these things and consider the great love of the Lord." So seeing how much love the Lord has for us, it's unconditional. What's another word? Unconditional. Sorry, hold on. There's a specific word. Unconditional and without stipulations, right? You can't love someone when everything is right, when they're doing everything right and everything's correct. That's when you love that person.
You have to love them no matter what, without saying, oh, if you do this, I'll love you, or if you're doing that, then I won't love you, and pull yourself back. You have to love unconditionally and without stipulations. And actually, a homeless person taught me that. That was like a message sent from God, to be honest with you. Not that I didn't know, but to hear that, because you do know of unconditional love, but you don't really hear about love that without stipulations. Because if you think about all the help that is available sometimes to people on the street, it comes with all this to-do list of what you can't do. And it's like, if you're doing those things, then you're kind of shunned out. And I understand, this is a whole other message, but I understand that, because if you're giving help, you don't want these things to be taken advantage of, right? But at the same time, it's like, there's something going on in their mind that is, that they need professional help for, but they're not getting. So to say, we can't help you if you have this and this and this going, then that's not really unconditional love. It's love with stipulations, and that's not okay. So we should love each other no matter what. I preach about it, not preach about it, but like I'm always mentioning it. I love you guys, and I do. I love all of you guys, no matter how mad you've made me. But we should really just show it, not just say it, because some small Joe, my neighbor, can say he loves me, which would be great. I love him too, but that's not really showing. That's not living it. We have to pray for each other. We have to. Speaking of myself, because I'm so shy, I'm doing this video because there's nobody here, and it's not like a Facebook Live, but I don't really pray for people, and I think that's a mistake that a lot of us make. We say we do, when some disaster happens. Oh, I'll pray for you, pray to your family. But are we really getting on our hands and knees and praying for that person, or praying for that family, or are we just saying it because it's kind of like an automatic thing? Like when you go to a store and someone says, oh, hey, how are you? Do they really care how you are? Like the cashier, does that person really care, or is it an automatic answer? Like, great, how are you? Great, okay, good. There's your merry day. But do they genuinely care? Just like, do we genuinely pray for each other when we say that we are? That's all. That's my message. Have a great day. It feels like Sunday. Anyways, bye.